Cook, what? Again serious? Why I don't have idea what had happened. Who is that? When happened? Jimin, yesterday when I and hubby Hyungi went there and I didn't told you because there was also that. Cook, again baby more on. Why you let Taehyungi be there? Again whine. June, baby, you know about his condition. It may trigger him. That's why. Now stop whining and listen to me carefully. Obviously, Cook will whine because he's Hyungi, always babying him. Then June revealed about the betrayer and then he explained about the information he got about landlord to all brothers. Hobby, and in message, I got to know that after this much beating and torturing, that betrayer is still not ready to reveal anything. They reached to their workplace and all brothers came out of the car. They entered in and everybody bowed to them. Their cold aura is reflecting their dangerous personality. They are having cold expression on their faces and all of them directly head to their torture room. There, the betrayer was tied with ropes from the ceiling and isn't able to even stand on his legs. How would he when he was beaten up for the entire night? Hobby looks at one of his men and raised one eyebrow. Man, sir, he isn't ready to open his mouth. Jimin, go and get hot water with chili powder. He ordered to his men, who nodded and left. Youngline went and take seats. Their markings are enough for it. They don't need to worry. Cook went to a glass cupboard and opened it. This cupboard contains so many different types of dangerous weapons. Cook, without looking back, which one? He asked Jimin. Jimin, the new pocket knives. We haven't used them yet. Cook nodded and grabbed some pocket knives. The man came back with the hot water bucket and placed it beside Cook. He is still holding the powder container. Cook came back and stood beside Jimin. Cook, wake him up. One of the men came forward and pulled that Leo's hair tightly. And after some minutes, when Leo didn't get his conscious, June, don't waste time on this. June took out his gun and shot just between Leo's leg. And that's it. Leo screamed loudly. He was acting of being unconscious. The shot was missed, not by mistake, but June did that by his own will to make him scared. Cook went near him. You love to waste our time, right? Made some cuts around his neck. Leo isn't able to scream out his pain because of the paper stuffed in his mouth. Brothers hate loud screaming. That's why they always stuff the other person's mouth. Rest you can imagine. I know you're smart. After that, devils too sat there and took lessons from Jimin and Cook. The torture was too much for the man that he died on the place. And he didn't utter any word. How would he when he himself isn't aware about the person to whom he had given the information? Yeah, it's true. He wasn't having any idea about other person's identity. The other person offered Leo a big amount and he betrayed his boss. Jimin and Cook did so many things which weren't abnormal for all the men present there. Cook, a nice meal is ready for my babies. His dogs. The powder wasn't available in much quantity, so he asked for salt too. And that's how he satisfied with the beast inside of him. No one cannot say that he is the same man who was crying in the morning because of a mere dream. Wait, was it mere? No, it wasn't. It was that nightmare which scared him to the core. The only happening that broke all the brothers in Eva before years. Jean, now what? Hobby, I had already sent some of our men to investigate. Maybe we will able to get any clue. Jimin, he washed his hands, but who it can be? June, we have to check our list of enemy. He looks at one of his men. Get all the mafia's list who came to Korea or behind our any work. Man nodded and bowed, then left. Cook, cracking his fingers, it's gonna be a long day because the list is very long. Jean, now come out. He exited the room, and then all brothers sat together and checked some details about their enemies. Other side at home, Tay is playing with wine in the living room. When Suga came there, she was all giggly till now, but as her eyes fell on Suga, she silently went near Tay and sat on his lap. They had brought some teddies and so many balls to play with. In starting, he made her sit in the pool filled with balls, but eventually he went in too. Both were playing and laughing, but now one is looking at the cat-faced mafia, and one is playing with balls in her own small world. Suga sat on the couch. He was checking some agreements related to weapons delivery. He took a magazine, but he was speaking from behind of magazine. He came here to play with her, but he understood that she won't. When she went and sat on Tay's lap. Eva is resting in her room after taking medicines. Tay, Youngie, Suga hummed from behind of the magazine. Tay, come and join us. Suga, no, I'm not a kid. You play with her and enjoy. Tay, but you are also her uncle and you are free too. So come and accompany us. Stubborn, he remembered Jane's words that all brothers need to make bond with her, and now he's trying to help. Is this Youngie? Tay is understanding Suga's emotions. He had think before some time about Suga only. He just thought to place himself on Suga's place, just to get aware how does it feel. And his experience was terrible because he can't control when it comes to this little girl. Tay also remembered how sweetly Suga was behaving on the very first day with her. So now he had made mind to make them comfortable with each other. Tay, baby, you play. I'll be back in some minutes, okay? She shook her head as no and held the hem of Tay's t-shirt. Tay, baby, I'm not leaving you alone. I'll be here only, in this room. She looks at him with her sad eyes. She stood up and went behind Tay so that she can say whatever she wants to say, but after hiding behind Tay from her, that Mau, Tay was holding her hand the entire time because he doesn't want to take any risk. What if her leg fell on a ball and she slipped? She reached exit behind him, and her small body is now fully covered by his big bulky one. She holds his t-shirt from behind and leans forward, closer to his left ear. One, Baby bear? Tay? Yes, baby bear, whispers. One, no go. She pouted and her grip around his t-shirt loosened and get tightened on his shoulders. Tay, baby, I'm here only, in this room, in front of your eyes only. One, no, baby bear. She stopped for some good seconds to think about the words, and till then, they wait for her. He doesn't want to make her worried by being impatient. One, this house, so big. Me get lost, She whined a little, which they found so much cute. On which they chuckled. They, get lost, love. Okay, sit here, and I'll be here in 5 minutes exact. You play with these all toys, okay? She gave him puppy eyes. They, baby, please. He pecked her cheeks. She then sat behind him and mumbled a very small, okay. She is scared because she got lost previous night. She was thinking that she will get her mama's room, but she didn't get. That's why now she is scared to be alone in this big fat mansion. They went to Suga and stood in front of him with crossed arms. Suga, what? Without even looking up. Till now he was noticing each and every actions of Te and his little baby. He was curious to know about youngest conversation. Te, so you are busy in reading this? Raised eyebrow. Suga, aren't you having eyes to see that only? Uninterested. Te, my eyes are for that only. But I think you have got gifted a different type of eyes. Suga gave him a judging look. Te, because of that only, you are able to read the magazine upside down. Tight smile. Yeah, that's true. This intelligent cat-faced mafia forgot to check the magazine in his hand. Sugar's attention diverts there, and he gulped. He placed that uninterested thing aside and took out his phone while clearing his throat. Now he is trying to act cool after getting caught by his brother and a third-class embarrassment. Sugar, go and continue playing with her. They pulled up Sugar by holding his forearm. Come, she is waiting. He dragged Sugar to Ryan, who was continuously saying, Hajima! But there is there. Will not listen to anyone. There, baby, Mama is also here. He wants to play. She looks up at them and then nodded with a smile. She is scared from Sugar, but not much, because she had already spent time with him before. He was so much sweet that day, but his appearance, which are deadly serious, always make us scared from him. Or can say the only thing which can scare her about him. There, go in, Youngie, pushed Sugar a little, who threw a glare at his baby brother. Obviously secretive one. Sugar went in after removing his shoes. They also went in. There, baby, you will be in your mama's team. One shook her head as no and hugged There tightly. Piggy bear. There whispers to her, baby, you know what? He said it very gracefully that she became curious in an instant. One, what? Curiously whispers to him. There, he looks like a cat, right? She looks at Sugar and then nodded to Te after looking back at Te. Te, see, he doesn't have eyes like us. She again turned and looks at Sugar's eyes, which are adoring her lovingly. Then she looks back at Te. One, no, he has. Te, see properly, baby. Made her sit on his lap and leans down near her ear. See, he has small eyes. She nodded immediately. There, he has small eyes, so he can't see clearly like us. Giggles, so you have to be with him and play from his team. He will be sad if he will lose the game. She understood and showed him thumbs up. There, that's like my good girl. He pecked her hands and then cheeks, helped her to stand up again. Youngie, take her to your side. She and you will be in one team and I will be alone. Sugar, Any specific reason for that? While stretching out his hands towards her and hold her small body protectively so that she won't fall. They, nah, you know I'm tiger. I'm enough against a cat and a small squirrel. Proudly, Suga, you're a joker guy. In Jean's tone, he made her sit on his lap and then they started playing with each other. Eva came to drink water, but she admired them from far. Her happiness isn't having any limits. Vine is playing with Suga and talking because she is too much concentrated in the game. They was losing the game willingly because he want to see other two happy. Whenever Suga and Vine wins, they high-five with each other and laugh too. They is more happier than them. And we can see that by his eyes. You admire them with loving eyes. She won't go there because then Vine would definitely leave her brothers and run to her. Which she doesn't want. She went back to her room after taking a water bottle without disturbing them. Peggy played with her so much. She jumped and laughed too. She was about to fall many times, but her two protectors were there. Then, how will she even get a scratch? When Mau here. Te, wow, you're very good player, baby. I lost all the game. Now come to my team. Let's play in one team. When Mau, no she. She hugged Sugar's torso. Sugar, what I don't see, baby? When Mau's small eye points at his eyes while placing her small fingers softly on them. Sugar, what? There. He looks at there. There, now smile. Baby, forget that. Shoo, shoo. He gestures of removing something while moving his hands in the air. Like this, their noon passed. They had so much fun and at the end left to Sugar's room to take a nap. As Vine was looking tired and her health is more important. How was today's episode? Next part is about SM. Guess what's this? How much old are you? Will brothers get the information about the unknown person whom Leo had transferred the information? And yes, then how? What about Cook's nightmare? Next one is filled with so many cute moments.